All right. Hey, it's Tony with the Implied Project, and I'm here with Totally Tabs.
Hello.
Hi from Florida. Um, my co-host, Jamie, is actually having some difficulties getting on to the show, so hopefully she'll be popping on with us here shortly. In the meantime, my unshaven, sexy self is going to be talking with Tabitha here. So, so I understand you're in Florida.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you grew up, I'm sorry, you were born in California,
Yes.
and then you went to Utah.
Yes.
Thank God
And
you left there,
right.
and now you're in Florida. So,
Yes.
explain how that move was.
Um, so I was born in LA and then we moved when I was like 2. So I've been out there when I was 7 for Disneyland.
Uh-huh. I'm
And
sorry,
so
one second. Let's see if we can get Jamie on.
oh, okay.
Can you hear us? Well,
No.
she can join us, but like her audio is all messed up. Nope. Oh well. We'll keep trying. So you were saying Disneyland?
Yes. Yeah. So I've only been to California a couple times since we left when I was like 2. And then we moved to Utah and I was there till I was about 13. And then we moved to Florida for my mom's mom lives here. And so I've been here ever since I was like 13. So I pretty much spent majority of my life on the East Coast. But I do miss the mountains and the like desert feel, There's a lot of adventure out there, which
Yeah,
is like,
I will admit Utah has some really pretty country.
oh yeah, it's beautiful out there.
Let me see what Jamie says here.
Okay.
Yeah, she's not able to get on, so it's just gonna be you and me, which is cool with me.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
hopefully Jamie's watching, and I don't know if she's still trying to get on or not, but she obviously her video was working, but audio was
Yeah.
kaput. So anyway, so yeah, Utah's beautiful country
Oh yeah.
over
Yeah.
there. That's definitely one of the places I've wanted to go to whenever COVID normalizes a little bit and
Yeah.
we can travel a little bit more.
Yeah. All the national parks out there, it's gorgeous. There's always something to do. Like especially if you love just being out in in nature. It's
Yeah,
just there's so much to do.
exactly. Now, what part
So
of Florida are you in?
Jacksonville, Northeast. It's like an hour from Georgia.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, and how do you like it there?
It's all right. I feel like there's not much to. I mean, I guess if you love the beach and surfing, and the water scares me, so I just don't really go to the beach a lot. Plus,
Oh,
I'm
really?
already yeah, I don't go to the beach that often. It's all right.
No, I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I'm in Corpus Christi, Padre Island, basically, and I barely go to the beach too. I'm
Yeah.
scared of sharks.
Yeah. Exactly. Right.
Yeah. Well, I know my reason. Like when I was, let's see, when Jaws first came out, I was 10. And like you saw, if you ever saw documentaries about the movie, you know how you see those long,
Yeah.
mile-long lines of people trying to get in the movie. And my dad takes me, and I remember my mom thinking, "You're crazy! Don't take him! Don't take him!" And of course, I had nightmares for that movie for the longest time.
Traumatized you.
I could not get into a swimming pool. It was so bad. I couldn't take baths anymore. I had to like take a
Oh my
shower,
gosh.
and I couldn't take a poop because I would always be looking down into the toilet thinking it would come up through the drain.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah, it
that's
was
hilarious.
bad. So
That's terrible.
yeah, so I'm with you. I totally understand here. So now
Yeah.
as far as your because you told me before that you're a legal assistant
Yes.
for your real job,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm assuming you've been doing that for how long?
Oh, I think I started in that field in 2013, so it's been a good 7 years.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
obviously you must enjoy it.
Yeah, I enjoy it. It's something different. And I don't know. You're always learning, and I love learning, so it's like it's always something new.
Yeah, that's good. And then
Yeah.
what was your first modeling experience? Like
It was
how
actually 2 months after my first daughter was born. So in 2010. It was,
2010, okay.
yeah, 2 months after I did this small little lingerie fashion show in St. Augustine. And
Ratio 2 months after giving birth.
yeah, and
I,
and then from there, I started shooting, and I think it was 2013 I got signed in Orlando with an agency for a couple years.
and
So.
I read that you didn't like that after a certain amount of time.
No, I didn't. I don't like having to look a certain way. As you can see, I have tattoos. I
Right.
have I have a dermal, and when you're with an agency, you have to pretty much get permission if you want to change your look, and they want you to look a certain way. And I just I was tired of I was just tired of that, And
Yeah.
so it was nice to get out and just be like, oh, I can do whatever I want, like with my with my look. And
Did you feel like that you actually had more or less or fewer opportunities when you were with the agency?
Fewer. Yeah.
Fewer?
Yeah, because you have to work. Well, all agencies are different, but this agency, I could only work with them. And if I wanted to work outside of them, I had to get permission pretty much.
Right.
And because I'm also short, because I'm only 5'5", a lot of agencies sign taller models for like fashion shows, like runway. I couldn't do a lot of runway. I did more print. And so it also limited, that. But it's cool, that I even had that experience. I was lucky to be signed, to be honest, because I am on the shorter end,
Right,
And
right.
I was older too. I was like 20 or 25, and usually they like younger models. So I was just lucky to be signed in the first place.
Yeah, that was good. But so
Yeah.
now that was how many years ago?
So it was like 7 years ago is when I got signed, and then I got out like 5 years ago.
5 years ago. Okay. And then once you got out, what kind of opportunities came your way?
I mostly just worked, to be honest. I kind of stopped shooting for a while. And then after my second daughter was born, I kind of got back into it just because I enjoyed the way it made me feel. I'm getting older, and I was like, I want to feel, it makes me feel sexy. I enjoy, working with, you meet a bunch of people, and it's just, I don't know, I really enjoy it. It's like creating art, and I'm very artistic. So I love doing it.
So speaking of being very artistic, like what other kind of interests or hobbies do you have besides the modeling?
I paint and sketch. I do acrylic painting, and I sketch. And then I just got from my best friend, I got a Gibson Les Paul for my birthday. And I'm not
the guitar.
the guitar, yeah.
Right.
So I'm not a pro, but I'm definitely picking it up, and I love playing because I love music. So
So
yeah.
you actually just started learning guitar with that instrument, or like you already knew guitar?
I had a guitar years ago, like when I was 18, and then I had to get rid of it. And it's been a good, probably 11 years since I've played. But it like came back to me, the tabs and everything. I'm just not very quick yet.
Right, right. You have it handy?
It's in my room.
Oh, well, play us a lick.
I really, you want me to go get it?
Yeah, or get one of your daughters to bring it.
Oh, all right. Okay, I'll be right back. Is that okay? It's gonna take me just like a minute to get it.
Yeah,
Is it okay? Are you sure? I can wait till the end. Do you want to wait till the end?
We'll wait till the end. Okay, we'll wait till the end.
All right.
So we are going to get a treat from you shortly.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to hear Dad play the guitar. You're going to have to do Stairway, okay?
I'm not that good.
You're going to have to do it.
I've only been playing like a month.
Just make an attempt.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, we'll all be cheering you on. By the way, for those of y'all watching, if you guys have any questions for Tab, go ahead and post it in in the chat box. And obviously, I'm checking it out. So if you have questions, we certainly want you guys to participate. In the meantime, along with the guitar, which you're learning, is somebody teaching you, or are you doing it on your own?
Doing it on my own. So just at any time, mostly at night after the kids go to bed, I have headphones. So I kind of try to teach myself, like I play maybe 15, 20 minutes. I try to play every night just to get something in. But like I said, I'm not great. So you're going to be like, oh, stop.
That's funny. Okay. So besides the painting and the artwork and the guitar, what else do you like to do?
Dance. I was in dance since I was like 2.
Like real dance? Like
yeah. Yeah, I was I danced. It was the Jacksonville Jewels, which is like the basketball team here in Jacksonville.
Okay.
That didn't last long though. I didn't have the time with the kids. It's very hard to do, when you have kids, it's like your life. So it's just hard to find like these little extracurricular things to do. But yeah, so we used to, when I lived in Utah, we used to do competitions. So I did jazz, hip hop, ballet. So
Wow.
so that was a huge passion of mine. But as I've gotten older, I don't really dance anymore. Like I said, it's the time, by the end of the night, I'm tired. I don't want to
Yeah.
dance.
No. You have no idea. I'm a huge fan of dance. I actually used to sponsor a dance team for. We danced for like the local hockey and football teams that were here, and we did that for like half a dozen years. I absolutely love it. So yeah, I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's fun.
yeah. But I do understand about the kids too, because I have two little ones that I'm actually fostering, but in the process of adopting, and it's
Yeah.
just me. So I'm a single
Oh
parent
my God.
myself.
It's a
I know
lot
what
of
you're
work.
going through. It's
It's a
really
lot of
hard.
work.
Yeah, it definitely is. So, but that's impressive. So now you mentioned your daughters 10 and 5.
Yes.
Like, I'm assuming you've spent a lot of time with them, obviously.
Oh yeah, 24/7, unless
What
they're
kind
at
of
school. But
what kind of stuff do you guys do?
so my oldest is really into art. Really, she's really good.
Okay.
So I'm hoping she continues with that. But a lot of times we'll draw together, we'll paint together. My little one loves to dance and sing, so of course I'll dance with her. And I can't sing, so I just let her handle that.
Right.
But yeah, so we'll go to parks. We hang out with my family. We'll go to St. Augustine. We love going to St. Augustine on the weekends. That's where pretty much my whole family is. So yeah, it's pretty much my life. Just always hanging
Right.
out with them.
Well, you mentioned your family. Let me tell Jamie to try again.
Okay.
Um, you mentioned your family. Now, you thought, according to your information you sent me, that you thought you were Hispanic for the longest time, and only
Yeah.
just recently found out you're not.
Not Hispanic at
So,
all.
so what happened there? I mean, did you always have Roux as a last name?
Right. I always had. It's not working.
I'm here in spirit.
It's not working.
Damn, I wanted this to work. All right, well.
I was gonna say, oh, hold on, I'm gonna
see y'all later.
He's gone. Darn it. I wanted to get your zodiac from her because she's like the expert with that stuff.
Oh my gosh, I love astrology. I know my whole natal chart.
What are you?
I'm a Libra sun. Okay, so a lot of people aren't going to understand what I'm saying, but I'm a Libra sun, Aquarius moon, a Libra rising, and then my Venus sign is a Leo. And I know the rest, but I won't get into that.
You were born when?
September 23rd.
My brother's birthday. I was
Oh, it's
September
the same day?
3rd. Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, that's on the cusp of Virgo and Libra.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So does that mean we're going to be best friends or what?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's in the stars.
Yeah, it's written in the stars.
That's crazy. So anyway, you were talking about your family, and you thought, how do you pronounce your last name? Roux?
It's Roux. It's French, but I didn't, I don't know French, so I didn't put two and two together. And I just, like, people would be like, "What's your ethnicity?" And I was just always thought I was like Puerto Rican or something. I don't know. I know my mom's just like, I think she's Swiss and something else. So she's like super white, and my daughters they all like blonde, blue eyes, and I'm like this, like, I don't look like any of them. So I just was like, oh, I'm like Hispanic. I just mixed. And then I did Ancestry.
Well, were you adopted or?
No. So when we moved from LA, my mom divorced my biological dad.
Okay.
I've never met him. So I just, it like went off of just like, I just look Hispanic, so I'm just going to go with it because that's what I thought,
Like you never even saw pictures of him or anything like that?
I have a few, but I mean, if you look at him, he does look Hispanic.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, maybe he's Cuban, or I didn't really know. And I asked her, and she said that he had said that they were Hispanic, but I don't know if he even knew,
Right.
So yeah, and then I did Ancestry. I think it was 2017, and it came back my results, and it said my whole father's side was from New Orleans. Like they had just recently moved to California, and yeah, so it was all Creole, and yeah, I was
Wow.
like, oh, it's pretty interesting.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
That's wild. So how's that? Well, I would be confused too. I am
Yeah.
confused.
Yeah.
And your daughters are blonde and blue-eyed, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that what their dad looked like?
Yeah, he was, well, he has brown hair, but he has blue eyes, and then my mom has green eyes and she's blonde. And
Okay.
yeah, and I just
So that
got,
is in there.
what was that?
So it's in there, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
Well, if you don't mind my asking, like with their dad, were you married or was it just?
No, we were just together. We were together like 9 years, I
Oh
think.
wow.
Yeah, we were together a really long time, and then we just grew apart. And
Right.
he's happy with someone. We still would talk, and
Oh,
we
that's good.
co-parent. Like him and his girlfriend flew down for my oldest birthday. Her birthday was October 29th. So they just
That's
flew
great.
down. Yeah, and we all were did the party together. So and people just grow apart.
It happens.
Yeah.
It happened, but at least you're on good terms.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, that's great. And
Yeah.
and your girls are cool, well-adjusted, or as much as
Yeah.
they can be with a mom like you, right?
Right.
Have they seen your modeling pictures?
No. No.
Because that would screw them up, probably.
I always think, I'm like, would I be okay with them doing these type of shoots? And
Would you?
yeah, it's probably not. No.
Probably not. But you
No.
still do it, so
I do. But I'm trying to lean more of like the swimwear. I still do like lingerie. I love lingerie. And
right.
so I really like the lingerie and just swimwear, and but I don't know, yeah, it's complicated when it comes to thinking about them doing that. Then I'm just like, oh man,
Yeah.
and I'm torn. Like I enjoy doing it, but do I want them doing it? No.
Yeah. How is it that you kept it from them?
They don't. They have like my oldest has a phone, but it's a kid's phone, so she can't go on social media, and
Oh, okay.
so I keep them kind of away from social media, and obviously my younger one doesn't have a phone or anything, but
Yeah, she's only 5, yeah.
yeah. So I just, yeah, I keep it pretty well hidden.
Yeah. No, that's good. But it's obviously a question. I know with my baby girl, she just turned 1, and I actually bought her a shirt, something like she's not allowed to date until she's 32 or something like that.
Yeah.
So I know I'm gonna be that dad.
Yeah.
But speaking of, like, what kind of social life do you have as a single mom? And I'm sure you have plenty of opportunities to meet people when you're shooting and networking with people.
Yeah, I don't really have a social life, to be completely honest. I don't even remember the last time I went out. I'm always home. Like, and especially now with like COVID too,
Yeah,
I have a very small group of friends, so I'm very like select about who is in my circle anyways, but I
right.
do pretty well just being by myself. It's really weird. I'm just content with my hobbies and being a mom, and I guess it's become like, I don't know, routine, I guess.
Yeah, but since you're 32, you're about to,
I know, I know. I don't know.
it'll be
I
too
guess
late for you soon.
I guess I'm just kind of like, if something happens, it happens, as far as like dating or anything, but right now it's just not happening. It's just, and
No.
I think I stay so busy that I just don't even realize it. And days
Something
just,
tells me you're probably getting hit on all the time, and you don't even realize it.
I
People,
probably don't.
yeah, I can already tell your whole vibe. Somebody's like, "Hey, how about we go grab some coffee?" You're like, "Oh no, I gotta go pick up my girls."
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm like,
Yeah,
I've got this I gotta do. I got this I have to do. Yeah,
yeah,
it probably goes like over my head. Like I
it
just
does.
don't have time.
What would it take for for those guys that are watching, because they all want to know, what would it take for them to get your attention?
Oh man. Um,
Like, do you have a physical type? Let's start with the easy part.
the physical type. So I have always noticed that I go for men that have like darker hair, but then like lighter eyes. And I don't know, it's weird. I guess on the taller, but I don't see, it's weird. Since my daughter's father, I haven't really dated. Like I haven't done anything, and it's been like about 2 years, I want to say.
2 years since
And
y'all split up?
yeah, it's been like, I think, or a year and a half, something like that. And
Wow.
yeah, and
That's pretty recent.
well, yeah, yeah, I
Wow.
haven't dated. I don't know. But the physical thing, I guess I've never really thought about it.
Wow. No, no. I mean, it's interesting. You know, like I said, especially like I said, just not only just shooting in person with people, but I'm sure you get people trying to slide into your DMs all the time. You know.
Yeah, I try my best to get back to all my messages, but honestly, sometimes it's overwhelming, and sometimes they just like pile up, and I'm just like, oh. But I don't know. Like I said, everybody that does, like the ones that I've checked or have been able to check, nobody's disrespectful. Everyone's super nice, and it's like I really appreciate that. I don't get a lot of negative, things, and I don't know. Sometimes people, they don't hit on me, but they're always, just saying like you're doing a great job, and
Right.
it's nice.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
Speaking of your work, let's go ahead and look at some of your photos, okay?
Oh, okay. All right.
All right, so let's go ahead and let's see here. We'll start with this one here. Let me go ahead and here we go. All right. Here we go with this one.
That's one of my favorites.
Your swim, that's a nice swimsuit, actually.
Thank you. That was expensive.
Really? Like
Yeah.
how much did that sucker go for?
It was 175.
Wow, that is a little.
But I don't ever spend money like that, but this one was Emily Ratajkowski's line, and I love Emily Ratajkowski, and
Yeah.
so I saw this bikini and I was like, I'm gonna get it, and so I did. But normally I don't spend that kind of money. Like that's a little excessive.
Yeah, but it looks good on you.
Thank you.
And who shot this one?
Michael Del Priori. I'm sorry,
Yeah, I
Michael,
know.
if I messed that up, but I don't know how to say the last name. But
Yeah.
we've been friends. So actually, we went to high school together.
Did you really? I've actually
Yeah.
reached out to him, and I can't remember what he had messaged back. I can't if he was. I don't know. I can't think off the top of my head what he had said, but I'd love to have him on the show.
Oh yeah, he's awesome. He's awesome. I've known him. Yeah, we've known each other for years. I guess that's why a majority of my work is with Michael, but it's just because when I trust him, he knows what he's doing, and we have like history just from school, and yeah, he's awesome.
That's great. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, no, this is one of my favorites.
This photo, I'm lucky to have this photo. So, can I tell the story real fast about what happened?
No, I was
Oh
just
my
gonna say,
gosh.
tell us why.
So, we're at this abandoned house, right? It's on the beach. No one's really around. And in the distance, I see a couple walking up, but they're older. And instantly I knew, I was like, oh, I bet they're going to say something. I knew that. And so they're getting closer, and I'm like, Michael, they're coming. And I'm trying to shoot, like concentrate on shooting, and like posing, but also noticing that they're coming. So I'm just like, it was really, I was just like tense. I knew they were going to say something. And so we see him walking up, and he comes up and he's like, you're on the internet. And we're like, Michael, I never say anything. I'm just like, Michael, please handle this. Cause I'm just like, I don't like drama. I don't like conflict. So Michael's like, okay. Like, all right. He's like, yeah, you're on the internet. And then he pointed to like a camera that was like on this other house. And Michael's like, okay. And he's like, yeah, this is someone's property or whatever. But there was no signs. There was no trespassing signs. There was nothing. I think, honestly, I think the wife had an issue and was like, oh my gosh, because I mean, like, look at the photo. She's probably like,
that house looks awesome.
Yeah, like, right, the house. But yeah. So yeah, basically we had to move, and I only got a few shots with that look, and we had to move, and then we pretty much wrapped it up because he was like, oh, well, the police are coming, and so we just did we had to leave. And sometimes that happens, and it really sucks because you'll have a really cool background, but some people just don't, they're not about it.
No, it's the gray hairs is what I call them. Yeah, but no, but you know what I really like about this picture is that, obviously typically with swimsuit shots, it's swimsuits, but I like how you incorporated the blouse there in,
Yeah.
in a more of a fashiony look.
Yeah, I wanted to try something different. So I usually, what I do for shoots, I'll bring a bunch of things, and then I'm just like, hey, let's try this, and I'll like put something together.
Right.
And yeah, this one just worked.
I wish you would cover up more, but
Right.
right. Yeah, no, you look awesome.
Thank you.
In fact, I remember thinking this is I'm not sure if it was one of the first photos that caught my attention when we were, of course, we shared, photos on our Instagram, but it was definitely one of my favorites. And I'm like, after this one, I was like, we got to get this girl on the show.
Well, I
So,
appreciate it. Thank you.
yeah, and I've always been a big fan of Michael's work. So,
Oh yeah, he's great.
all right, so let's see what else we got here. All right.
Booty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what to say with this one.
Michael did this one again, and
He loves those booty shots.
he does. He's good at it too. He knows the angles. Like, cause honestly, my butt is not that big, but he just knows how to be like the angles to make it look, the curves and everything. I'm telling you, he's so good at what he does.
Yeah,
But,
no, he's the booty man.
Yeah, he is. He really is.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to, if and when he gets on the show, I'm gonna have to ask him about that.
Yeah.
He's got a problem. All right, let's see what else we got here. This one, you just look natural. I like this one.
Oh, I didn't even realize this is the unedited one. This one,
Yeah.
Vincent Pierce did this one. And if Vincent's watching, I love you. He's awesome. He moved to Tampa. Yeah, he's really good. And he moved to Tampa, and we've been trying to get together to do another shoot. And it's just like, I feel like I think it's the distance. It's just so hard to get together. But
Yeah,
he
especially
did
nowadays with the virus and all that.
Yeah, definitely. So
yeah, let's see here. And do you work out or anything like that?
I try to, but for the most part, not really. I've always been really skinny. Like when I was actually in high school and middle school, I got picked on pretty badly for being skinny, and it always kind of gave me like a weird complex. Just so I'm always like, oh, I need to gain weight. And finally, I think as I got older, I was like, you know what? I just don't care anymore. Like either people are going to like me or they're not going to like me,
Right.
And so I just stopped with the, trying to gain weight or trying to look this way. And I do try to do some yoga, it helps with mentally. But yeah, lately with how busy I am, I haven't been able to do much.
Okay, I've found a couple more. Let me pull these up here. I think these are Michael's because he definitely has a distinct style.
Yeah. Yeah, that was in a junkyard. That one was fun. I really liked doing that shoot.
Nobody chased you from this one?
No, but we did have a couple people stop and stare. So sometimes I get really like uneasy, and I'm just like, oh, I wish people wouldn't stare. But
Right.
I just try to block them out and do my thing.
And it's usually the guy. I mean, obviously it's usually guys. And the way they stand, I what was the term I called them? It was like triffids. I know there's like a new series, but it was like look up triffids. There's like an old like black and white horror movie, Day of the Triffids kind of thing, and they just reminded me the way they just stand there and they like kind of look like they're like
yeah.
And they'll nudge each other,
Yeah. Sometimes it's just like, I want to move. It makes me want to move to a different area, but
yeah.
I just kind of block it out. I'm like, they're not here. Try to just focus on shooting.
Yeah, I really like this one. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I do know why, but
this was a fun shoot too. This was in a stairwell of a parking garage. Majority of the shoots we do, we try to do in parking garages. Like if we don't get kicked out, we've been kicked out of a couple. But you just have the privacy, and then a lot of the cement walls just like have a really cool background. And yeah, this one was fun too. All of them are fun. I don't think I have like a favorite. They all just, I just love shooting.
Yeah, no, I actually thought this was like the window balcony or porch of an apartment or something.
Yeah, this was like the 3rd floor, I think. And it, I mean, I guess if anyone looked up, they probably saw something. But
Perspective on it. It was, you know, and you of course look great.
thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I like that one.
And now that you mentioned you're 5'5", you said, right?
5. Oh, 5'5". Yeah, 5'5".
Yeah, because see, now I can see that, but I've always
Yeah.
thought you were taller for some reason.
A lot of people say that. They'll think I'm like 5'9" or 5'10". But yeah, I'm actually a shorty.
Yeah, no, it's just the proportions of your figure.
Yeah.
You know, but you look good.
Thank you. Yeah, that was a good one.
Now let me I'm gonna pull up your Instagram so people can follow you as well.
Okay.
So let's get that on the screen again. You got, of course, this is going to be in the description of the show. Of course, you guys, there's a link already posted, so you can go ahead and check that out. Here we go. Totally Tabs on Instagram. Here we go.
Yeah.
And oh, I've got to show your YouTube, your video that you did.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have another one. It's taken a little bit of time, but I have another one should be out hopefully by Wednesday.
I want to see it.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys like it. We'll see.
Yeah. Is that what's that on your shirt?
It says the US of Slay.
Oh.
It's just like a baggie. I just like pulled it up. I think I had tied it. And Michael took this one too. This was the same one. This was in the junkyard the same day we did that black one you showed when I was on the boat. This was the same day.
No, that's a really good one. I like there's the series that you had here in this swimsuit.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, Michael did those too.
Yeah, I like the colors on these.
Yeah. Oh, that's just me being.
You freak.
I'm a huge weirdo. Anybody that knows me knows I'm super awkward and super weird.
Let's see here.
Oh yeah, it was Jasmine Halloween.
I was going to say that had to be a Halloween thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this was another one of my favorites right here.
Yeah, that was the junkyard shoot. I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah. See, and this doesn't look like you from this angle.
I think it could be all the makeup too. I had my makeup done for that shoot. And normally I don't wear that much makeup.
Right. Oh, I thought that showed your. See, this whole series I really liked.
Yeah.
What happened here? Was this that same swim bikini?
As the other ones that you liked, it's the same. Yeah. So I don't even know if that's how the bikini goes, but do you see how it has like it's like tied up to the side?
Right.
That was Michael's idea. I don't even know if that's how the bikini went, but the bottoms were actually a little big on me. So I had to we tried to make it work to where it wouldn't be so baggy.
Right. No, well, it worked. It's another one from the house you got kicked out of.
Yep. Yeah, I really like those ones.
Well, you and Michael really work well together.
Yeah, he's great. And we're always joking around. So it's always fun shooting together. We have the same sense of humor, and it's just, it's a lot of fun.
Oh, wow. I don't think I've seen this one.
Yeah, Lee Holt did that one. He's good too.
Yeah.
I think he's traveling right now.
Wow. It almost looked like black paint for a second.
Yeah, it was. So the water was freezing. And I mean, you can tell.
Yeah. Sorry for being so obvious. But...
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Look at that look.
Oh, that's an older one. I think I did that one in 2015, maybe. Tiffany Katz did that one. She was another photographer I worked with when I was signed. And
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, folks, this is her Instagram. Be sure to follow her. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and check out your YouTube. You guys can also follow her channel, Tony Tabs.
Yeah. I just started this like a month ago.
I watched this. This was actually kind of amusing.
Me gagging. So gross.
What was
No.
is the,
It was slimy.
is the video? Can you hear the audio?
I can hear the audio. I don't see the video.
Go ahead and blow this up.
One again. Hello. To totally task. Today. I have my best friend joining me. And what are we doing tonight, man? I think we're touching food. We are.
Okay, that's where I've got to ask you, where did this whole concept come from? Like, why? Hey, we're gonna go. Why don't we start touching food? Oh, I'm sorry, I lost the screen here. Hold on.
Final guess. To guess what it is, and if we guess it wrong, if we get to eat it, we do.
Here we go.
I would be excited.
There we go.
Yeah.
You do like weird things, like me. So the food is a box where we're gonna reach in and figure out what we're touching. Like I said before, if we get it wrong, later in the video we have to eat it.
Okay, I'm gonna mute this for a second while we talk about you.
Okay.
All right, so why? Like, were you two just sitting around and like, hey, let's stick some food in a box and
Try to figure out what it is.
yeah.
So yeah, we just wanted to do like, I don't know. I'm not a super serious person and I am very goofy and I like making fun of myself. So I just wanted to do something weird and just kind of show off my personality. And I don't know, we were just like talking and I was like, we just came up with the concept. I don't know. So it just random weird things. We have more ideas coming, but
So what's the next one about?
So the next one was like a trivia. It's a trivia. I did horribly, and you'll have to wait and see what. But I lost. I'll tell you guys that I lost.
Well, you needed me on your team. Trivia is my thing.
Next time for sure.
Yeah, actually, I was really depressed a few days ago when I heard Alex Trebek died.
I know.
Because I've been wanting to go on that show, and of course they're not taking any contestants at this moment.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I was like, I can't wait to get on the show, meet Alex, and now that's not ever going to happen. But
Yeah, that was really sad. Really sad.
It's too bad, but anyway, that's my thing. Next time you do a trivia thing, you got to put me on there.
Okay, we'll do it. We'll try to figure that out. I'm serious. We'll do it.
I am.
I'll lose, but it's fine.
You know what? Why don't we do that? We're going to bring you and your friend back. We'll do that on our show too.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah. So in fact, why don't we invite some fans and let's have a trivia.
Oh, that would be fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
so if you guys are watching, you're the first ones to know. So we'll figure it out.
Okay.
We'll figure it out. It's a plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll try and wrangle up some really cool prizes.
Awesome. I'm ready. Let's do it.
Like for those of y'all that aren't from Texas, Whataburger. How about a fresh Whataburger meal delivered straight to you? Anyway,
food is awesome.
Whataburger.
Yeah.
Anyway, so thank you so much. I'm so sorry Jamie couldn't join us.
Yeah. Well, next time if we do the trivia or something, maybe hopefully it'll work out.
She'll definitely be on there.
Yeah.
Sure. You know, and then the two of you talking Zodiac.
Oh, I'm gonna love it. I love that stuff.
Forget about. Okay, so before we leave, your Zodiac. What kind of person are you?
So Libra, they're the scales of the zodiac, and they're all about justice. So it's funny that I'm in the law field because a lot of the times they say that Libras make really good lawyers because they're fighting for justice. Don't like drama, very kind of see all sides to every like story, you know. I try to treat everybody like equally. It's an air sign, so I kind of like go with the flow of things, and I'm just fun loving. Yeah, it's just I don't know. And what's the compatibility with Libra? So compatibility, I think the best I can't even talk. Compatibility for Libra is Gemini. And then what was the other one? And then like fire signs. I do apparently do well with the fire signs, like Sagittarius, Leos.
What was your ex?
Aries, which is a
Aries.
fire sign, which is the opposite. I don't know if you're so
No,
Libra.
Amy's just teaching me.
I can like just keep talking, but so Aries is the opposite sign of Libra, which means where they're strong, where they're strong, I'm weak, and where I'm strong, they're weak. So Aries are very quick to fight. Like they're all about, it's the god of war, right? Libras are not about war. They're like, let's like resolve this peacefully. They're all about, so so when we would fight, it would be pretty bad. It was but it is only just because he was like ready to fight, and I was like, can we just talk about this, so
Right.
but
Sometimes
my whole
opposites do not attract.
Yeah, exactly. And it's funny because my whole family are Aries. Like my mom, my grandma, my dad, the one that raised us was Aries. Like there's so many Aries around us. It's crazy. So
That's crazy. So did that drive you crazy?
their impulsive feistiness drives me crazy. Like it's always like, and I just am not about the arguing and yelling and fighting, but they're like quick to be like, you want to go? And I'm like, no, I don't want to go.
Let's have some pizza.
Yeah.
That would be me. So let's just have some pizza.
Yeah. Do you know your zodiac sign?
I'm a Virgo.
That's right, Virgo. That's right. You told me. Oh, I lost my.
Yeah. So I don't know if we're compatible in any way other than trivia partners, maybe.
Yeah,
but
my best friend is a Virgo. And,
there you go. We'll be best friends.
Yeah, we've been friends like I want to say like 12 years maybe. She's pretty much like my sister.
Was that the girl in the video?
Yep. That's Amber. Yeah. She's like my sister.
Well, we'll have to have her on the show too then.
Oh yeah. Especially if we do that trivia stuff. She's good at it.
Yeah, we're definitely going to set that up.
Yeah.
So anyway, thank you so much for joining.
Yes, thanks for having me.
And definitely a lot of fun speaking with you.
Thank you.
And so we're going to do the trivia thing.
Yes.
You guys make sure to follow Tabbatha on her Instagram and her YouTube.
Yes.
And of course, hit like and subscribe here on the Implied Project. We've got more. I promise I will shave next time. I promise I will do that. And I'll wear a t-shirt that actually stays in place. So anyway, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Let's
Bye,
catch
guys.
everybody next time.
All right.